In a sophisticated society, unspoken rules, non-verbal communication, and cultural nuances guide the interactions of elegant women with others. From greeting to eating, sophisticated women observe these rules and demonstrate their knowledge, civility, and command of high society. Welcome to Her Social Highness, a community that elevates and refines women through practical rules on elegance, etiquette, and femininity. To join our community of elegant ladies aspiring for more, please like this video and subscribe. Without further ado, let's look at 5 important social cues every elegant woman should know. The first social cue is the understanding of the formality of events. There are 3 kinds of events. We have the informal event, semi-formal event, and then the formal event. However, since most people are familiar with informal and semi-formal events, we will skip them and focus on formal events in this video. To guide this discussion, informal events include regular events such as picnics and casual social gatherings. Formal events include black tie events and white tie events. A key difference in these events lies in the dress code. As the name implies, a black tie event is a formal event that requires gentlemen to wear black bow ties. The dress code for gentlemen usually consists of a formal dress shirt and a tuxedo, which is made from the same material as the trousers. Regular suits with a collared shirt and necktie are not acceptable for black tie events. Women, on the other hand, are required to wear formal evening gowns. Anything from midi length to maxi or floor length gowns are acceptable. However, women are encouraged to wear minimal accessories that complement their look without overpowering it. For black tie events, women have the liberty to play with colors if the dress code isn't too strict. Examples of black tie events include award ceremonies, milestone birthdays, dinner parties, and very important weddings. Now to a white tie event. Again, as the name implies, a white tie event is an event that requires men to wear white ties. A white tie event is more formal than a black tie event. It is the most formal event that there is. When it comes to events, a white tie event is the peak of formal events. Examples of white tie events include state banquets, balls, and galas where very distinguished guests and members of high society gather to celebrate important causes. Think of Met Gala kind of elaboration. There are quite a number of clothing items that make up the gentleman's attire at a white tie event. There's the black tailcoat, matching high-waist trousers, white wing-collar dress shirt, white piqué waistcoat, and of course, the white bow tie. To complete the look, gentlemen may choose to wear white gloves and a top hat. It's however crucial to note that gentlemen must leave their jacket unbuttoned. Women, on the other hand, are required to wear maxi or floor-length gowns that cover their legs completely. If your ankles are visible, then the dress is not fit for a white tie event. Because a white tie event is a display of opulence, elegance, and sophistication, women are encouraged to wear bold accessories and clothing materials that signify opulence such as silk, satin, lace, and velvet. You can call a white tie event a red lipstick type of event if you like. However, even here, moderation is still key. Makeup must be done to the taste of high society. It should not be dramatic or heavy. It should be elegant and befitting of royalty. Also, showing too much skin is not encouraged with this dress code. In the same vein, the colors for such occasions are usually muted, not too flashy like in other less formal events. Another key difference between a black tie event and a white tie event is the flexibility of the dress code. A black tie event may be flexible with the dress code. For example, the invitation may say, black tie optional, or black tie requested. As implied, you may choose to follow the dress code or not in these cases. However, it is best to follow the dress code, whether it is optional or requested. On the other hand, a white tie event does not have such options. The dress code is usually stricter than a black tie event or other kinds of events. The second concept that elegant ladies understand is mastering the art of social kisses. There are 3 kinds of kisses when greeting people. There's the lip-to-cheek kiss. This is more informal and usually reserved for loved ones and people you know well. However, you may want to be careful with this kiss if you have makeup on. The second kiss is the cheek-to-cheek kiss. As the name implies, you place your cheek beside the other person's cheek gently while making a slight kissing sound. The third kiss is the air kiss. This is the most elegant kiss and often the most appropriate in formal or unfamiliar settings. The air kiss simply mimics the cheek-to-cheek kiss because you place your cheek next to the other person's cheek without actually touching their cheek while making a slight kissing sound. The cheek-to-cheek kiss and air kiss are usually done 2 to 3 times. Sometimes some people do it once, but it is traditionally done at least twice or 3 times. When giving a cheek-to-cheek kiss or an air kiss, begin with the right cheek, then move to the left and then to the right again if you are doing it 3 times. You can hold the other person's hands before you lean in for the kiss, or you can put your hand on their shoulder. If you are kissing someone who is very important or not well known, you can do the kiss without touching them. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our community of elegant women. The third social cue elegant women should know is how to gracefully refuse alcoholic wine in social settings. The concept of avoiding alcoholic wine is called teetotaling, and a person that avoids wine is called a teetotaler. Simply place your hand over your wine glass when the wine is being served. This signals to the waiter or whoever is serving the wine that you don't want to drink. Alternatively, you can simply make eye contact and let them know you don't want to drink wine. You can also say, "I prefer juice please," or "sparkling water for me please." The fourth social cue every woman should know is how to preserve and serve wines. This social cue applies to those who host formal events. White wines should be served chilled while red wines should be served at room temperature. To get the best of wines, it is also important to use the right wine glass. Red wine glasses have wider bowls and are usually shorter in height when compared to white wine glasses. White wine glasses have narrower bowls and are taller compared to red wine glasses. Additionally, white wine is best served with light meals like seafood, poultry, or desserts, while red wine is typically served with red meat and richer dishes. The last social cue every elegant woman should know is how to wear perfume. After using antiperspirant or deodorant at the underarms, perfume should be worn at the pulse points because these points have a slightly higher temperature and can preserve the perfume for longer. These pulse points include behind the ears, the wrist, the abdomen, and inside the curve of the elbow. You can wear perfume in other parts of the body, but these points are crucial. A common mistake to avoid is rubbing the perfume after spraying it. This is wrong because the action weakens the perfume and its longevity. When you spray perfume, don't rub it, leave it to mature on the spot where it is sprayed. Elegance is not just found in what you wear, how you speak, or how you sit. It's in the little things that go unnoticed by most, but are deeply felt by all. Understanding social cues is like learning a secret language, one that only the refined, graceful, and poised can speak fluently. Let's quickly recap the 5 social cues every elegant woman should know. First, we discussed understanding the levels of formality in events and how to dress appropriately. Secondly, we looked at mastering the art of social kisses and knowing when to use each type. Thirdly, we looked at how to refuse alcohol with grace and without explanation. Fourthly, we looked at serving and preserving wines with knowledge and class. Finally, we discussed wearing perfume at the right pulse points and never rubbing it in. As we say on this channel, if you know better, you will do better. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with a woman who aspires to high society standards. And don't forget to subscribe to Her Social Highness, where elegance, etiquette, and femininity reign supreme. Until next time, remember that refinement is a lady's real crown.